Hello, this is episode 3 of Repton 2 Fjord. I'm going to do level 8. There are 2 ways to teleport into here from level 1. It's important that you do them in the right order. And so one of the obvious goals that we can see there is that you need some rocks in the middle to free up those spirits. So part of what I do next is working towards that. This episode is a bit strange because I lost my original recording, so I had to go back much later on after I finished the game, because I didn't notice until quite late. And because of that, the next few episodes, up until about 13 I think, I'll be announcing the wrong episode number at the start of each, so I couldn't be bothered to go back and re-record them all, or even overdub that bit. So just joining up the top and bottom sections here. These rocks do not contribute to releasing the spirits in the middle. There's another spirit here, similar to the one on the right, but it's a bit trickier to deal with because of the timing. And back on the subject of redoing this level afterwards to get a recording, I restarted the game, and to get to here as quickly as possible, I skipped a lot of the important things you have to do in the first 2 levels that are already recorded in the first 2 episodes. So you may notice some inconsistencies with the scores, etc. in the right panel. Anyway, back on to the subject of actually solving this level. I'm now going through to this bit where I can get to a save there. Now I can start solving the top half of this level. Still can't get the key yet. I think you'll see a glimpse of it in this segment. But need to get an egg out of the way first, which means also having to kill a monster, of course. Now teleport back to level 1 briefly. I can leave that spirit there for now. I'd be in big trouble if I tried to release it already. That rock that's sort of on the top on its own there, I'll be using a bit later to guide the spirit. Now get on with level 8 again. I've been having a problem where occasionally the music spontaneously gets set to 25% volume instead of mute, which I usually have it on, and I didn't notice because I was playing in a noisy room with the volume quite low, so just for a minute or 2 you'll have to put up with it. Hopefully it's so low in the mix by the time I've done the voiceover that it won't be too bothersome. So anyway, killed a monster up there. Now it's time to head back down to the bottom half. Just pick up the odd stray diamond. A couple there because of getting the key, I think. And now I need to complete the task of getting a rock into the middle to guide the 2 spirits that have been there all along. Get them out of their useless tight loop. So I use this stack, push one at a time towards the middle. So of course after that one I'm a bit stuck, so I have to go the long way round to get behind it. Take the diamond on the right, but leave the left middle one. Then I can keep access to that chimney clear. Do a little bit of clearing up on the way, but not much. So I'll come back here anyway with a teleporter. Don't forget the spirits are still there, so be careful going through the middle section. So at last this rock goes there and blocks off their loop. So now they'll go off and do something useful. So perhaps I should have mentioned earlier, it's important to keep the bottom layer of dirt there. Otherwise the rock wouldn't have joined up with the wall. Take that teleporter. Remember, there's still a puzzle piece left where it was. Now it's mostly just a sort of last minute clearing up. But I have to bear in mind, now I've just caught a glimpse of a spirit there. To bear in mind they still need to get their cages. So it's not safe to do some things until they have. Getting a bit sort of lost there. So there's that puzzle piece that was trapped behind a teleporter before. Oops, can't get through that way. So that was the last cage. Now I don't need to worry about leaving open loops for the spirits. So I can revisit this sort of middle passage, clear it up, and leave it open. So, yeah, I had to experiment a bit towards the start of the level and reload a few times to work out which transporter did what, and that was the last one. At the start of the next episode, you'll hear me get confused about where this spirit came from, because I hadn't realised I'd lost an episode's recording.